In this particular problem, I'm going to be looking for two things. First, I want to know what the area of that particular parallelogram is going to be. Second, I want to know what the height of this diagonal line here is going to be. Now, it intersects a side at a right angle. That makes it an altitude of the figure. Parallelograms are going to have two altitudes. Traditionally, we think about the one that runs vertically, this guy right here. That's 4 units. They also are going to have one that hits at a right angle to the other sides. So again, if I were to draw just a generic happy little parallelogram here, I'm going to have two altitudes to think about. I have the one I normally would see as the altitude going that direction. Also going to have one like that. Those both count as altitudes. The key is this altitude corresponds to that base. This altitude corresponds to that base. And that's kind of the key to all of this. When you look at a parallelogram, the first thing you need to think about are the two possible bases and the two possible altitudes. That's what makes this problem doable. So let's calculate that area. Now, parallelogram follows the exact same formula as a rectangle because if I were to cut that section off and relocate it over there, I'd end up with the exact same area. I've just moved it around. So again, I'd be taking this base here, which is 10 units, and I'd be going the same height, same shape. It's like taking the edge of a index card, cutting off the corner, and swinging it around. You still have the same amount of card, you've just moved from a parallelogram to a rectangle or back again. So, the area of a parallelogram is simply given as the base times the height. Or in this case, height is 4. Base, remember the two sides in parallelogram are the same, so if it's 10 on the top, it's 10 on the bottom. And I get an answer of 40. Now the next question. How big is this distance? Now I've got 6 here. That means I'm going to have 6 over here. Remember, the sides of the parallelogram are the same. So, follow the formula. Area is base times height. I know the area, I just found it. It's 40. I know the base. It's 6. Or I could use this 6 over here. So I divide both sides by 6. And I get h is equal to 6.7. And that will be this distance here. Because again, if I were to use the formula base times height, 6.7 times 6 is going to give me an area of 40.